Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video about how to properly glue, frame, and hang a puzzle. There really aren't many videos demonstrating how to properly get this done, so I'm going to do my best to show you how to do it. First thing you need to do is get your puzzle put together, which as you can see, I've done. I was able to get this done in about 45 minutes without any help. This puzzle would classify as being intermediate difficulty, and I would not recommend attempting this to anyone 14 years of age or younger, as it may prove to be too challenging. Now, a lot of people ruin the puzzle at the glue stage, so watch carefully, as it is easy to rush and do this incorrectly. To correctly seal a puzzle for a long-term display, we want to select a brand of glue that will dry clear and can be distributed with the finest of lines. We do not want a broad bead. I will link the glue that I use down below, as it is a very specific brand that you will not find at your standard stationery store. The brand that I use is called Elmer's glue. Elmer's school glue. This is a very specific brand that I've been using for years on my puzzles. Now, pay close attention to how I apply the glue, as even the slightest lack of focus could completely ruin the project. A flawless finish requires full commitment to the process. I'm going to ask my helper Quinn to come in and hold my camera as I begin the application of the glue. Quinn? Thank you, Quinn. So, as you can see, we have our fine lines here. We want to fill these in with some of that Elmer's glue. And as mentioned, this has to be done slowly. This needs to be done carefully. And you really just need to take your time. Okay? So please keep that in mind. All right, so this is This is a trick I learned in the Army. Using the back of the hand really allows that glue to flow freely into these cracks. Okay? And these are going to lead to very fine lines. Now, it's important that you don't put too much glue on here. You got to be very, very thoughtful as to where you're positioning everything, as you can see I'm doing. Okay? Just give it time. Make sure you get full coverage. So right to the edge. Right to the edge. And again, Elmer's glue. Fantastic product. Been using it for years. So a lot of people get this step wrong. This is how you actually glue a puzzle. Please do not be fooled by some of the other videos out there. Okay? This method guarantees the puzzle will never come apart. If you want professional results, don't rush this sealing stage. So, still trying to do this. All right. My coffee. Okay, cut it. Okay, so we're back. I let it dry for about 6 minutes. So if you're able to follow along at home, your final product should look something like this. This should be something that you're proud of to hang up in your family home. I do not suggest like a childlike puzzle. It should be something mature that you feel proud of, that you feel comfortable having presented in the main room or in the foyer of your family home. So the next step, so that we can get to that point, is to purchase a frame that will fit perfectly within the dimensions of the puzzle. Of course, you want to measure your puzzle before purchasing your frame, which I did. So we're gonna make sure one last time, I've already measured it twice, that these two match up perfectly. So let's take a look. I have my frame here. And I have my puzzle. So for my puzzle, we have about 35 by 23 and a half. My frame is going to be 21 by 17. Okay, so we might need to wiggle the puzzle into the frame just a smidge, but nothing that can't be accomplished with a little elbow grease. So let's set this up. All right, so we've got our frame there, and yeah, I think we can squeeze that in. Okay, so what we will do is we are going to just get ourselves some snips or scissors. If I can find some. I should have been more prepared than this, folks. I apologize. You know what? We'll use a trusty box cutter. Can't find the box cutter either. This is getting more awkward by the second. Oh, here we go. All right. So you've got your puzzle. You've got your frame. All right. Okay. You can probably just eyeball it. There. Okay. What we'll do here. Okay, oh, we got a nice firm seal, as I mentioned. And we will then take this puzzle and allow it to just flop perfectly onto our frame, and then we'll make our necessary adjustments from there. Okay, this should be done very, very carefully. You do not want any mistakes. Ah, beautiful. Just need to wiggle this in a little bit and it should fit perfectly. Might lose a piece or two, but at the end, it should still be a nice, beautiful product. Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna fit perfect. Nice and snug. You want snug. You definitely want snug. Perfection. Now, this perfection that I've just achieved, this is from countless puzzle projects over the years with my grandfather. And if he didn't like the way the puzzle was done, I was beaten severely. You know what? We better cut that part. Okay. So, we've got our puzzle in our frame. We lost a few pieces. That's going to be okay. This is still going to be hanging in the house worthy. A great visual aid for that next dinner party that you have. So we're going to put it right there. Good. Oh! Cut it! Cut it! And that is how you glue, frame, and mount a puzzle. Unfortunately, we lost our frame and we got a little bit of a small crack in our glass during the mounting process. That shouldn't take away from the visual that your guests will have of this piece while walking through your home. If you are interested, I am willing to sell this. Please leave a comment below. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope this helps you on your next puzzle gluing project. Bye.